Wake up, the tea is hot. Kim and Rebecca got the spot. Sip it slow, let the gossip flow. Morning tea is your daily glow. Turn it up, hear the laughter ring. Stories fly like birds on wings. Steeped in truth with a twist of fun. The morning tea has just begun. Pour a cup, let the chatter spring. Your morning fix is here with they. Mika, Kim, and Rebecca agree. The morning tea is the place to be.
What up? What up? What up?
Hey,
Good morning.
Martin.
Good morning to the people. Good morning. We got a couple of people on. Y'all do us a favor, share the live, invite someone, post it on your page. Shout out to Jay Kelly, who was rocking with us on early this morning. Early. So shout out to her. But listen, y'all, as y'all are coming in, it is Wednesday. And we got an awesome show today. Always excited to be with my girls on a Wednesday. So listen, if this is your first time tuning in to the Morning Tea Radio Show, we utilize this platform, businesses, entrepreneurs, those who are wanting to grow and enlarge your networking territory. So if you are a business owner, if you have an event coming up and you would love some people to be in the seats, if you want some radio advertisement, or if you want to come on and sit with us for our interview segment, make sure that y'all reach out to us at the email below. You can inbox Rebecca, inbox Kim, inbox myself. And let us know. We got Women's History Month that's coming up in a couple of weeks. And so we want to take over the airways in the month of March. We got some events. We got some really good events that we're going to talk about in the upcoming event segment. However, right now, today, it's Women's Worth Wednesday. And I'm excited about it. So ladies, tell me what you guys did over the weekend.
I had my grandbaby.
She had her grandbaby.
I did taxes.
You did
taxes.
That's exciting, Rebecca. That's exciting. It is.
It really is. Because you know what? Honestly, y'all, what I love about, I'm going to tell you, the tax industry, you hear the stories. But one of the things that I really love about what I do is that my clients have been coming to me for so long. I love to see them evolving. I love to see their growth. I love to see them come in, maybe starting at Burger King, and then now they are Fortune 500 companies making so much money from where they started to where they are now. Yeah. I just love that. I love that about my role here at Tax Talk.
I gotta ask you this too, though, Rebecca. Let me ask you this: How is it that it's on? How is it that being that it's an industry that is so many people that is in the same industry, how do you set yourself apart from those that are doing taxes?
Because I've been doing it back when it wasn't popular. So because of that, the different things, like that's why you never see me market the way other people, like I get you the max, I did. That doesn't talk to my audience, because I was doing it back when taxes wasn't a thing, like when you had to write on paper and figure out with a calculator and all of that. So I know what I bring to the table. I'm not going to offer you, because first of all, a lot of these people just offer something that they know they can't deliver in order to get you in the door. And I'm not going to do that. And one of the things that does set me apart is I tell you the truth up front. You most likely going to owe, but if you listen to me, you won't owe next year. So, transparency, I would say, is one of the things. Transparency.
And I'm one that I've been jacked up. Okay, I have been jacked up. When I say, don't even get me in on that.
We ain't gonna talk about that. Ooh, child.
I could really do some damage. These are the things that we talked about a couple of weeks ago. But anyway, I just wanted to ask you that because there are a lot of people that, in some cases, like myself and how I was and how I am, after after you get burned and after you get messed over, it's like, okay, excuse my French, ladies and gentlemen, but you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, right?
Right.
And it's almost like, okay, I feel like I'm in worse situation than I was when I went to somebody that has a level of expertise. So I'm just happy that there are people out there that really want to see the betterment of somebody else in their business and their even if they're not in business, personal taxes. But just wanting to say, because baby, it looked like y'all be on social media.
This is Death Row Records. I'm telling you.
Listen, it is.
Death Row.
It is. Y'all serious over there in that industry.
But listen, it was Love Day last weekend, and which was so crazy was it was Valentine's Day on a Saturday, which hasn't been, it seemed like forever, Valentine's Day being on a Saturday. But I love the fact that I saw a lot of love. It didn't matter if it was coming from a significant other, it could have been mother-daughter, it could have been loving on yourself. Whatever the case may be, there was a lot of love that was going on over the weekend. And I had put out a post last week just showing love any kind of way that you can show love to yourself. Self-care is great. But just making sure that you not just honor it for the day, but even sitting and realizing that, you know what, I need to do more for myself. Like I need to love on me a little bit more. We expect others to love on us, but how about expecting some love on yourself, right? Internally. And so just grateful for all of those who show love, give love, all of the things, because it was definitely shown over social media. So y'all, yesterday was Fat Tuesday.
Oh, yes,
and
it
I
was.
must say, I was a little bothered by my Fat Tuesday and realized on yesterday, I will not spend Fat Tuesday in 27, not in Louisiana. I'm like,
Nolans.
It just was, I don't care if I have to take the train for a day to get there. I'm going. It just feels different. It feels different.
Yeah.
However, I love that Texas still honors and does their best. It's just a different cultural feeling that you have when you are actually in New Orleans. So yeah, next Fat Tuesday, I'm gonna be there. I'm coming through there.
You coming down.
Take me through there. Take me through there.
On the train and all. Just get there.
I'm going. David, I hope you're listening. I hope you're listening, because we're packing up. Because I was at church. Mardi Gras with the cheering.
Okay.
Sure. Oh God. But anyway, so Rebecca was doing taxes this weekend. I was out on Saturday, did a couple of things, and Friday. We thought we was gonna be in because of the rain on Saturday, but end up getting out Saturday as well. And then Sunday had the opportunity to share a birthday celebration with Tisha Owens, who is right here out of DeSoto, who had an amazing brunch on Sunday. And just excited to be here, y'all. So do us a favor, share the live, invite some people. Shout out to Jay, shout out to Jessica, Amari, who was on rocking with us this morning. Y'all get some business besties up in this thing.
Because I got a ticket I need to give away, and I need to see who's bringing it today. Who bringing that ticket so they can get this last general admission ticket to the brunch. So
who gonna get
bring some people in?
Who gonna get it? All right, y'all. We're gonna get into this song. I think because
my
the people
is trying to trip this morning,
the technical. See, this is why I like. Anyway, we'll be right back.
Do you want your brand heard and your story told? The Morning Tea Radio Show is booking interview and commercial advertising slots, and they are happening right now. This is your chance to connect with an engaged audience of entrepreneurs, creatives, and community leaders who value real conversations and real impact. Spots are limited, so don't wait. Email us today at morningtearadioshow@gmail.com. That's morningtearadioshow@gmail.com, where voices are heard and events and brands are amplified.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. You said, what you say, Rebecca?
Yes. That sounds
If you want to advertise, we got advertising opportunities for y'all. So y'all reach out to us, because listen, March is going to be an amazing month. I know it's going to be amazing
Yes.
because I could just feel it. I could just feel that it's going to be an amazing month. But this is the entertainment news section of the Morning Tea Radio Show. It's the entertainment news.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And now it's time for Entertainment News, the Tea Gossip segment, right here on the Morning Tea Radio Show.
All right, so the entertainment news is a segment of the show where we talk about all things entertainment, but we also talk about things that aren't very entertaining. There's some things that happen in the world, or just sometimes there's a conversation or a morning tea letter. So today, y'all, I wanted, of course, absolutely, we have to acknowledge Reverend Jesse Jackson, who was dead at 84 on yesterday. Reverend Jesse Jackson, a towering titan who expanded the reach of the civil rights movement, founded the Rainbow Push Coalition, died yesterday, leaving an undeniable imprint on American activism. So definitely want to give a salute to Jesse Jackson, who we have known him to be a civil rights activist literally all my life. That's all I have known him to be. And so he passed on yesterday. And so that's a giant loss in the civil acts community of activism, of going out and fighting for the things that we are now able to utilize, the things we're able to see. And so when those people leave, it kind of makes you feel like, okay, I have to hold myself accountable to continue movement, right? Not allowing our history, our legendary men and women who have prepared and who have assisted with us and the things that we see today, not letting it die. So that's why it's important to get your young adults involved. If you got children, grandchildren, nieces, nephews, to help them understand that the things that they're able to do is because of those historical moments of men and women who have challenged, I'm not going to say fight all the time, but who have challenged rights for us and our culture. So it's important that we continue to do that. So had to give a reference and give an applause for all the things that Jesse has done in our country for us. Now, y'all got a serious topic. You know, it's Black History Month, right? It's Black History. And so an HBCU told student they couldn't use the word Black on promotional materials during Black History Month. So Aaliyah Stewart, a final year FAMU law student, says the university pushed back on Black History Month promotions, flagging words like Black, affirmative action, and even women. Florida A&M University law student said she is speaking out against what she describes as censorship by the historically Black university as she and her organization attempts to promote and celebrate Black History Month. She says she was asked to omit the words Black, affirmative action, and more from Black History Month promo materials. She also says the experience is especially troubling given FAMU's history and mission as an institution founded to advance Black education and inclusion. She said, we couldn't see the word Black in Black History Month. We would have to abbreviate it. She also said, I was very angry and baffled because this is a historically Black college and a university. And for them to say we can't use the words Black was kind of insane. That is insane.
So what they supposed to use when they describe, what adjective are we using to describe?
I guess they're using BHM, like Black History Month. They can't, which is I just cannot believe that it's FAMU saying this. Like that's really throwing me off. Like FAMU, wow, it's
coming from somewhere else.
Yeah, it is.
Good morning. It's coming from somewhere else.
Yeah, it's coming from somewhere. But I just couldn't believe. I couldn't believe. So now I want to go look up the president. I want to look up the president, the chancellor, all of those.
Somebody paying him good
because. You know, some of our historical Black universities, they are getting funded because by dominant, prominent people, because they are a HBCU, right? And so for me, I want to know, y'all want to take our money, but we can't say Black.
I mean, can we?
We can't have nothing.
So do we supposed to say like brown, dark brown, light brown?
I don't know what we supposed to say, but I thought FAMU, I could see, I would have never pictured that would be a university that would speak to not saying black. Like, it's a word.
Yeah, see me, I would be going around campus talking about blackity, 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 black, 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 blackity, black.
Crazy. I'm just like, that is so retarded for them to say that they can't. And then I would love to know, now that it has went public, the media is going to cause attention to it at this point. Mm-hmm. I'm wondering what's going to happen here, that they aren't. That was just crazy to me. That's almost like Grambling and Southern saying, okay, y'all can't say Black History Month. Yeah. Like, what?
What we going to say?
That is stupid. That is stupid. But anyway, y'all, that is the Tea Gossip segment of the show. We're going to go into a commercial break. And when we come back, we got the Miss Rebecca, who's going to come with her unmute challenge. So y'all make sure that you don't go nowhere, because our morning tea topic is hot. It's brewing and it's going to get you somewhere. We're going to take you through there this morning. So y'all make sure that y'all do not go nowhere. We'll be right back with Miss Rebecca.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Rebecca, the Unmute Yourself Queen. Let me ask you a question. Do you find yourself shrinking inside of rooms that you are meant to command? And do you ask yourself, why does this keep happening? Well, stay tuned for my upcoming segment, Unmute Yourself, and you'll see why, and get tips on how to change that. Stay tuned.
Hey y'all, how are y'all doing today? It's your girl, Miss Rebecca, with I'm the Miss Unmute Yourself Queen. So today's segment, we're going to talk about something that has been weighing heavily on me, and I'm sure a lot of other business owners as well. So we're going to talk about unmuting your mental health in business.
Oh, wow.
Everybody wants to be a boss until the anxiety kicks in. Everybody wants the title until the pressure starts talking back. In business, we make it look pretty with the revenue and all of that, but we don't talk enough about the mental load, and it carries a big mental load. Today, we're going to unmute that. We're going to start normalizing decision fatigue is real, client pressure is real, slow seasons mess with your confidence, outgrowing people is emotionally exhausting, being the strong one is very heavy. Sometimes you're not tired of your business, you're tired of carrying it alone. And a lot of entrepreneurs are silently struggling because they think, if I say I'm overwhelmed, people will think I'm not built for this. You can be overwhelmed in your business. You can be tired in your business. You can have mental anguish in your business. That doesn't mean you're weak. That doesn't mean you're not built for it. It means you're human. That right there, feeling like you can't unload that and open up about that, that is a form of unmuting. So we're going to stop that. We're going to start finding a way to have peace as business owners. If that means taking a mental health day, if that means taking a mental health week, if that means taking a mental health 6 hours in your day to just go outside, take a walk around, get some fresh air, unload that. If you don't have a business bestie that you can't talk to and you can't pour in or dump some of that into, find you one. We have to stop keeping all of this bottled in, y'all. People are getting up out of here for stress and holding on to things. Let it go. And do not make yourself feel like you're weaker or you're less than for voicing that. Okay? So that is my Unmute Yourself segment for today. Take heed.
That's good.
Thank you.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Oftentimes we do not take those breaks. We do not take those breaks.
You got to take a mental break. All
right. Shout out to Rebecca for the unmute segment, y'all. I think we got some music. We'll be right back.
Down in the water, I went down there, it was cold. Chill took over my body, but not my soul. Came up and nothing changed. I felt the same until I opened my mouth and said, God, clean me out. Hey, you saw the me that you created from day one, and I'm grateful, so grateful, cause I was out there. Dirty, say you rush your roulette with your grace and your mercy.
so that was, I know that bug be going hard. It be going hard. So if you're just now tuning in to the Morning Tea Radio Show, we welcome you to Women's Worth Wednesday with myself, your girl Mika Diamond,
Miss Kim,
and Miss Unmute Yourself.
your favorite Miss Kim.
So excited to be with y'all this Wednesday. But listen, we got another segment to come up, and if you don't know about this segment, don't go nowhere.
Hey, it's your favorite Miss Kim on the Morning Tea Radio Show. Coming up next, let me ruffle your feathers. Stay put now. Don't go nowhere.
Hey, peeps. What's going on? Y'all wake up. Listen. Okay, y'all know I'm all about positivity, right? Okay. This may ruffle a little bit of feathers, but I'm going to be serious for a moment. You know how you wake up in the morning, you look in the mirror, at least you're supposed to be doing these things. You look in the mirror, you speak affirmations over yourself. You say, good morning, gorgeous. You know, I'm going to own the day. You know, you command your morning. Mm-hmm. But while you're doing that, that's great. Okay. Also, you may need to look in the mirror when you get ready to go to bed and make sure that you did not become one of those people that lied on somebody, stole from somebody, triggered somebody, doing bad business with somebody. We got to, even though we speak those good things about ourselves, sometimes we need to look in the mirror and make sure you're not one of those people that that's on the other side of the tracks, that's stirring up mess, forcing your opinions, your perspectives on people, just making sure you're a good person at the end of the day. So when you wake up and you command your morning and you speak all those good things, make sure when you get ready to go to bed that you check yourself, okay? Mm-hmm. Just check yourself. Be kind. Like, stop being like that. Stop, okay? So wake up in the morning, greet yourself, say, I'm going to be good today. I'm going to behave. At the end of the day, Lord, to let you get it to the end of the day, you make sure you stand in that mirror and you say, okay, was I a good person today? Was I kind? Do I owe anybody an apology? Did I stir up some mess? Did I do this? Did I do that? All right. Now y'all go and be kind today. I love y'all, Miss Kim.
I love that. I love that.
That's good.
Yeah.
You know why I love
that? Go to sleep at night. You should be able to sleep at night by what you did that day. I love that.
And stop triggering people with certain things, you know, because we all got like these triggers. I got some triggers, you know, and it'll set me back to my fighting days, baby. I'm ready to take the earrings off, the glasses, the lipstick, and get with it. So stop triggering people, you know, respect people, respect their boundaries, okay? Make sure you're not the cause of somebody mental going all over the place.
Yeah.
All right?
But I love the fact that what you said in regards to, because I'm always a firm believer in self-reflection, right?
Yeah.
Look at self first sometimes. And if you make a wrong right, like I can respect the person so much more if you acknowledge you're wrong and you make it right.
Yep.
But if you keep lying to cover it up and won't hold yourself accountable for the things. So I love that you said that, because when you're going to bed or when you're getting ready for bed, you can kind of do a recap of your day.
Yep, exactly.
Even your thoughts, right?
Yep.
Even your thoughts, because even though you may not have a reflection on anybody else, or maybe you haven't been mean to somebody, or you haven't encountered anything with anybody, but you can still have negative thoughts that can take you into a space. So when I say my prayers, I always ask, you know, Lord, forgive me, not only because of what I've done, but even my thoughts, because sometimes your thoughts may not be good.
Yeah.
Sometimes your thoughts are sins because you're thinking it. And so your heart is feeling a certain type of way, right? And I always say your feelings are a manifestation of your thoughts. Whatever you're thinking, that's how you feel. So if I know that, Kim, and I'm not picking at you.
Don't tell it.
But if you feel like you want to fight somebody before you go to sleep, then that's the thought. That's anger. That you ain't supposed to. So you didn't do it in action,
Yeah.
What's your thoughts? And so, and for me, like listen, our group chat is serious, right?
Yes.
If our conversations make it out the group chat, Lord bless the people.
Bless the people, Lord.
Honey. But that just made me, what you said, Kim, made me, okay, Mika, you can't let the things that's bothering you take you to a space before you go to sleep, because I don't know what I'm gonna encounter in my sleep.
Yeah.
Right. If I'm encountering some I don't know. My goal is to make it through the gates.
Exactly.
I keep saying every night, because I know I didn't thought some stuff that's wrong.
And that's the thing. That's the thing. Be honest with yourself at the end of the night. Because like I said a couple of weeks ago, I don't know who we think we fooling. You know, God know I'm gonna come to you like, God, I slipped today. I said the curse word. I know I shouldn't be talking it. I know it, you know, and so stop acting like you're just like so perfect. So speak life on yourself. And then at the end of the day, just make sure that you was really a good person, you know, because it bothers me when I see certain people online, you know, since we got this big community, and it sometimes it's like, man, I don't need to see that person, because now I'm having to be like, Lord, I still want to choke him. I still want to choke him, you know, so. But I'm okay. I'm a work in progress.
Yeah.
But it's the judgmental for me. It's the judgmental for me. The judgmental, like, one thing is one thing in God's eyes is no different than the thing you do. So when you talk about what somebody ain't or what they not doing, ask yourself what it is you are not.
Right.
You're not doing.
Exactly.
Because one is no different than the other in his eyes. So.
Yeah.
And Rebecca, for you, you don't have to be married, because I ain't married either.
and we still them girls. Clock it.
And is. I love that, Marva. Also, give yourself grace. Yourself grace. Shout out to my cousin who was rocking with us from Louisiana. Shout out to my cousin. I saw my mama on here in Geneva.
Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
Gio.
Thank y'all so much for rocking with us on this morning. But yes, ladies, awesome segments. So you guys make sure that you don't go nowhere, because guess what? Our morning tea topic is coming up next, and the morning tea topic is walking through the fire no matter what. Ooh. What does it look like to keep going? Because if you know, we have all walked through the fire. Some may be walking through the fire right now as we're having this show. But how do you keep going? How did we keep going? Because we all have been there. So y'all make sure that you do not go nowhere. Come right back. Do not go nowhere.
Stay right there.
You gotta go somewhere. Come right back.
Stay right there. He said, do it with a heavenly mind. Even a song told y'all.
That's a good segue song into what we're going to talk about. So if you missed the morning tea topic is walking through the fire no matter what. And what does it look like to keep going? And why did we come up with this topic? Or why did, I'm going to just say it downloaded in my spirit? Because people see the glitz and the glam of the things that we do, the events we have, the events, the awards that we've received, and all of the things. And it had to be because we walked through the fire and kept going, right? It was not that. And some people may have the quit spirit. You may be in a spirit now where you wanted to quit something is not moving fast enough. You don't have the support that you thought that you were going to receive when you decided to do something that God, and when I say God, I mean, you just didn't wake up and say, this is what I want to do, but you were purposed to do a thing. Mm-hmm. Like we weren't born and God didn't want us to be heavenly investments in the earth while we're here. Right. And so those type of things. So for those, and we want you to be open, honest, and transparent, because we are open, honest, and transparent every week. But wanted to talk about this because somebody may be having a quitting spirit right now. You may be in a space where you like, you know what, the fire is too hot. The moment I feel like I put the fire out, here comes another blaze, or it ignites, or all of the things. And so we want to talk about our experiences, but also yourself. Like, if you have questions, like, we do these morning tea radio shows, not just to speak to you, but to have conversations with you. So the things, some experiences that we have had, in order for you to see some of our experience. I always say you never know when an experience will knock on your door. And if it does, you can revert back to some of the conversations that we've had, or some of the comments that others have had. And it can assist you in your journey of life, your walk of life, in business and personable relationships, your personal experiences, etc. So ladies, let's dig right in. Whoever wants to go first, what are some of your fire walking moments? What are some of the moments that you said, okay, I quit, I'm ready to give up, but you continue to walk? Who wants to go first?
Well, in my last business that I just retired from, I would say people will make you want to quit. Because I dealt with people, customer service. But what kept me going was that I knew that was my purpose. So people can't make you not do your purpose. You know what I mean? You may try to put it down for a minute, but you'll find yourself walking right back in it.
Yeah.
And so I would say you have to stay focused, and walking in purpose and having a business is two different things.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You can your purpose, you're gonna do that. Whether it take you 40 years or 7 days, you're gonna do that. Because like you say, that's what you was put here for. A business, anybody can go out and get a business. You know, I can go out and buy something and say, okay, this is what I do. You know, but that's not my purpose. So knowing what your purpose truly is, you won't give up. You may smell smoky, but baby, keep walking.
Yeah.
Keep walking. You'll come out on the other side and you'll be all right. But don't mix the two with purpose and business, because you won't give up on your purpose. A business, you can close that, start another one all day long.
Now I'm gonna ask you this, and only because so those who listening can understand. If you understand what your purpose is, and it's through business, then you won't quit. Because I do feel like my purpose and what I do through my business is because God told me to do it, right? Because I'm serving the people, but he didn't tell me that I was supposed to do it and serve the people and not make it a business. You understand what I mean?
Right.
So in some cases, you're right, you are absolutely right. Anybody can wake up and say they're gonna get a DBA or go get an EIN number, but do you understand that what you're doing is your purpose in what you're doing? And you won't quit. Like you said, you will not quit when the invoices is not coming in, when the payments is not coming in. You won't quit because you understand that you are assigned to do something through something. So I just wanted, because people they'll miss that part.
They'll miss that part.
They'll
miss. Okay. Thank you for cleaning that up, because you know. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. What about you, Rebecca?
So I want to piggyback right off of what Mika said. That was going to be my segue. Like, there are so many times where I'll be like, you know what? I just can't no more. Because the people, clients, and all of that will make you feel so like this just not it no more. You know, people think they think that because it's a business, you have this unlimited cash flow, and they don't have to pay for services. They don't have to do, or they can tell you how to run your business. They can tell you what to do in your business. So, but the thing that keeps me from going to apply to work at Chick-fil-A every day is the fact that I know I have a purpose. When my clients come in here and they unload on me and they tell me everything, don't have nothing to do with taxes. They tell me they look forward to coming in and seeing my face, my smiley face. I even got a client that say she can't stand me because I'm too cheery, but I'm good at what I do. So
Hey.
So it's those things that I know I'm doing the right thing. And all the bad stuff that happens, all of the stuff that, you know, and it takes y'all entrepreneurship. For those y'all know, it is not easy. No. It is hard. The invoices, the bills, the money, it's hard. But that thing, my clients, the people who I have bonded with, the people who bond with me, the people who send their kids, kids, and all of that, that's my purpose to keep moving forward, even through the fire. So I walk right through the fire. I don't do all of that. And keep pushing.
Come out smoking, but you're still smiling.
I mean, and to understand, I think, Kim, you said it, to understand what your purpose is and what you're doing, because as an entrepreneur, we get frustrated almost every day. Almost every day. Or you're tired. You're tired, you're exhausted because it's just all of the things in cock. So I always tell people, listen, if you are on a job, you go to work for a certain amount of hours and you off, right? You don't have to pick up the phone after 5 o'clock when you clock out for some people. But for entrepreneurs, you have to train yourself that, okay, this is my cutoff time. If I know I need this invoice paid, or if I know I need this work to be done so that I can get paid, I got to extend my business hours. I may have to talk to somebody after hours. The holidays, we may say we off for the holidays, but in some cases we answering a text message, an email, all of the things. And so you just have to understand that if you are purpose, like Kim said, I keep bringing it back, you're going to do those things, but you can still set boundaries on. But for me, I walked through the fire a couple of times. It ain't just been one. It's been some times when I didn't have to walk through some stuff and decided that I was too determined. I had a responsibility. It wasn't my it was a responsibility that was placed on me that I had to fulfill. And I had to keep my eyes focused on, okay, Lord, if you brought me to this, even though it's hot, even though it don't feel good, even though I don't like it, even though I don't like who around me, I don't like what it's attracting, you said this was something that I'm supposed to do. And as you continue to, and you get to the other side, and like you said, Kim, you start seeing the smoke of, you know, it's going to continue to happen as you continue to grow in whatever it is that God has positioned you to do. You're going to walk through it. There's no way around it. And I believe, and I don't know if y'all agree, I believe sometimes we go through those things to see how obedient we will be.
Right. How bad we want it.
Will we be, right?
How bad we want it.
How faithful. If I want to make $1 million, okay, I didn't say you was going to get to $1 million easy. I got to take you through some trials. I got to take you through some lessons. I got to take you through some non-support. I got to take you through some things that are uncomfortable.
Right.
Your surroundings may look different. I got to release some people from you. Like, I need to see, are you going to be tough enough to sustain? Are you going to be obedient once I give you the money? Are you going to steward it correctly? Like, all of those things that we walk through, that's fire. Now, it may not be hot to you, but it may be hot to me. That's what I'm going through, right? And so those are the things that we're talking about. You know, those are the things that you have to understand. Are you willing to keep walking? Right? Are you just gonna stop and say, you know what, I'm just who would sit there and stand in the fire and just let yourself burn? Like, you gotta keep walking.
You gotta keep moving.
Going. When you touch it, it's hot. Your hand may go back, but you understood. You learned a lesson by touching it.
Everything else from there will be for nothing if you just give up there. It'll be for nothing. Everything you would be for nothing.
Like, why you get that far just to give up? You know, because there were many times in my event business that I wanted to quit. And the other day, as I was going through my phone, taking out all my old clients, it brought back all the good memories of all these people that I've met. Like I've decorated for so many people. So I will always be a part of a lot of people memories, you know what I'm saying? And for me, that made me feel good. Like, hey, I decorated. I was a part of a very special milestone in someone's life. So that's very fulfilling. And even just to remove some of the contacts, it's like, oh, wow, it was kind of bittersweet. But I also recognize that chapter of my life has closed and I'm on to another chapter, but it also deals with people. I know my purpose is with people because I genuinely love people. They some of them get on my nerve, but I love people, like for real. I love y'all, but I know that's people are part of my purpose, to make an impact, because you're going to remember Miss Kim, good, bad, or whatever. You're going to remember me.
Yeah.
So you for real, Kim, you taking the folks out your phone and everything. So listen.
When the door is closed, ain't no coming back. Let me ask you this, because I'm gonna ask. So you moved from one business and you launched another. Would you say that the fire that you walked through in the season of you having the business, where do you feel like now that you're on the other side of it, it positioned you for your next season of where God is taking you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's definitely an elevation. I look at it as like when you're in school, you don't want to stay in kindergarten. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Eventually you want to go first, second, third, and so forth. So I truly believe it's an elevation of the people that, I'm about to meet,
This is what I needed to see, this right here.
Amen.
I almost didn't tune in this morning. My God, this.
Yeah.
If y'all don't understand,
that's why we do what we do.
They don't understand. My media personalities, my co-host, when I drop something in the spirit, like, okay, y'all, something is telling me to do.
This is it.
I'm telling like what y'all got. But then I will say, okay, y'all, something is in my spirit. It's coming. It's coming. And then Kim, that's it, Mika.
That's it. Bingo, that's it. That's
perfect. That's it. But yes, and so Rebecca, I'm gonna ask you the same question. Do you feel it was worth it? Do you feel every walk in your journey through the fire was worth it for a time such as where you are? And you're still growing. We're not saying she's not gonna walk through it again. But what we are saying is, or what I'm asking, do you feel it was worth it?
I do. I do. And one of the things that make me know that it's worth it when clients come from where I am now, y'all, clients come where I am now, used to sit in my living room. And get their taxes done in my living room, like in an apartment. And so when they come and they be like, one lady, they had tears in her eyes, which made me emotional. She's like, I just remember where you started. I remember coming and you couldn't even afford a desk. You had dining room chairs. No lie, no cap. That was the truth. She said, and look at you. You kept going and you kept going. Yeah. That's what I do it for. I don't care about the money. I need it. Don't get me wrong. But I don't do it for that. And that's what I tell people. It can't be just about the money. You have to change somebody's life in the process. And if you're not,
what you doing it for?
So, and where you purpose to do it? Like, are you just doing it because you have a gift? Because let me say this: you can have a gift in something, but that's not what you're purposed to do.
And you sure right.
Say that.
Right.
Say that because I got a lot of gifts. However, that's not what I'm purposed to do. So what are we saying? Like, one, you need to have a self-reflection. Talk to the Holy Spirit and ask God, Lord, you have given me these things. How am I supposed to utilize them? What is my purpose? What are you positioning for? Even if he don't give you what he positioning you for, Lord, I just want to do your will. Like, what do you want me to do with all this that you have given me? Because let me tell you, you can take a marathon route because you're not doing what you are supposed to do, but you're doing what's bringing you in a couple of dollars here, a couple of dollars there. And the reason of you not making the money that you want to make is because you may not be purposed to do that thing. You're so caught up into the invoices and the cash flow that you don't even understand that what he's giving you over here can supersede what you're doing over here. Right. And so I think that's another thing that you got to look at. Like, are you walking through the fire because you're not supposed to be walking through there?
Mhm.
Like, you can be positioning yourself to walk through something that you're not even supposed to be walking through
Right.
because you're not being obedient to what you're supposed to be doing.
'Cause
It's
that's
almost
not
like
doing.
when you were a child, your mama told you, don't do that.
Mhm.
That's not what you're supposed to be doing. I
Mhm.
told you to go left
Yeah.
and do this, and you went right. So now you done bumped your head when you went right because I didn't tell you to go over there.
Yep.
You could have prevented all of that.
All of it.
I
All
told
of
you
it.
exactly what to do, but you did something
Yeah.
else. And
You
so
thought
those
you knew it.
Yeah, when you do a self-reflection, and I'm a firm believer, anybody will tell you, listen, I'm in pursuit of permission to
Yeah.
do whatever it is that I'm supposed to do. I am no longer, because I didn't walk through some fires that I know I wasn't supposed to walk through because I wanted to do my own thing instead of being
Mhm.
obedient, doing a million things, being a sightsee junkie, a job junkie, just doing a million things.
Yeah.
And not getting anything in return of what I should until I'm in pursuit of permission on what I'm supposed to be doing. So yes, I didn't walk through the fire. Relationships, every time I elevate, Lord reveals. And
Yes.
Kim and Rebecca are starting to see the exact same thing. So it's not going to be any different for any of
Yeah.
you. If God is revealing things, if the Holy Spirit is showing you things and it doesn't feel good when it
Mhm.
concerns people,
Yep.
it's not for nothing. He's
It's
not
not.
showing you
Yeah.
this that you don't be obedient to what you're supposed to do in that situation.
Yeah.
Because I've been through some situations where I've had best friends that I thought would be with me forever.
Yeah.
Walk
Yeah.
this journey, and it hurt. It
Oh
hurts
yeah. It's
in my
painful.
soul.
Yeah.
But I also realize now, as I've matured and I grew, God didn't want them to be alone.
Right. To be a part of
this
it.
journey. And other people, they were a blessing to me in the season that God gave them to
Yeah.
me. But once God says that season is
Yeah.
up and
Yeah.
you costing me more turmoil and I'm
Stress.
side-eyeing you and
Yeah.
I'm looking over my shoulders,
Yeah.
no,
And it
we're
hurts.
not supposed to rock like that no more.
You know, Miss Catherine just asked, she said, do we think the passion makes it your purpose?
No.
No.
Because I could be passionate about, I love doing hair. I did
Mhm.
hair for over 15 years and still miss it.
Yeah.
But that's not my purpose, wasn't to stand behind the chair. My
Yeah.
purpose was to go out and do things specifically
Mhm.
for what God told me to do, to assist, to serve. That I wasn't supposed to be behind the chair every Saturday,
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
day for 10, 15 hours and missing work that I could be doing in the community. Like,
Yeah.
so you just
Yeah.
have to understand. I think passion is
that's
passion. Is
big.
what it is.
Yeah.
That's
Because
big.
I know for
Passion.
me to answer that question, I was an elementary school teacher and I love the kids. I enjoyed, I can say it was a passion because as a little girl, I wanted to be a teacher. So I thank God that I was able to be a teacher for 5 years. But that wasn't my purpose. My purpose was bigger than the little kids, you know. But yeah, it was bigger than the little kids. But I love the kids though. But yeah, yeah.
Yeah. What do you think, Rebecca?
I think that's a thin line with the passion and
Yeah,
purpose because
it
you want to love what you do. You know what I mean? You want to love what you do. And I love talking. I really love people, but I also love being by myself. You know what I mean? So yeah.
And
What
that's
about
big.
you, Rebecca?
No, that's why I was gonna say that's big of Mika because I can tell when you even talk about doing hair how you love that. And to be able to say, you know what, God, this is not what God has for me, and be brave enough to walk away from it and walk into what your purpose is, that takes a lot. And a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people stay in it for the wrong reasons, for the money, for the this. And that's one thing I'll never be that on social media. I'm the 9-figure this, I'm the 8-figure. Because at the end of the day, what does that have to do with anything? Other than making somebody else feel like they're not doing enough because they're not there yet. Tell them how you got there. Tell them that it went from day 1 to day 9,864 before you got there. And stop making people think it was day 1 to day 2 and this just fell in your lap. And then people out here scrambling thinking they not doing enough because day 1 is your day 9,876. And I just can't get with that.
Yeah.
And then also you got to be careful. And I think I've said this before. people get on Facebook, that ain't their real face, baby. They ain't got no 7 figures. Because if you got 7 figures, we ain't even about to go there, Kim. Because if I had 7 figures, honey, listen, I wouldn't have to tell you I have seven figures.
It shows.
Number one, it would show. I would be a giver to the community. I will put my money where my mouth is. I wouldn't have to get on here saying I'm 7 figure this and that, and I'm not. So if your people listen, stop lying to people and take money. You ain't 7 figure nothing.
No, and you got to be segment. If you can't listen, I'm just gonna go there. If you 7 figures and you having events with no food, and you can't pay $2,500 invoices, and then you're sabotaging somebody else because you didn't handle your part. Y'all better stop letting these people on social media tell y'all all of this stuff, and then you invest in thousands of thousands, and you're not getting a return on your investment. And let me just keep it real, all the way funky.
All the way.
If I don't rock with you no more, y'all will see it. There ain't gonna be no posts. I'm not gonna interact. I'm not. So be careful what you attach yourself to because of somebody else. Because you can attach yourself to people that have the look, but they don't have the anointing.
Don't have it at all.
That right there is something different for me. Like, I'm not faking with what I'm supposed to do. I may not be $1 million right now. God may not even award me $1 million. However, by me being obedient and doing what he wants, I will be fine.
Yeah, the lives you touch. That's the impact. It's the lives you touch. Because people look, we don't even have time to go there. But I'm gonna warn y'all, it's people out there, and I'm steady seeing them out there taking people money, saying they this and saying they that. If you 7 figure and you can't pay a $2,500 invoice to Miss Kim, baby, you ain't got no money. Okay, like I said before, I could spend $2,500 in the grocery store. So don't come at me with all of that foolishness. It's foolishness. So y'all be careful out there on these entrepreneur streets. Okay.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. But ladies, so one of the things that we said is you got to keep going. We all said you got to keep going. No matter the water is gonna come. Okay, the water is gonna come. The heat that you feel is gonna subside. But there are key things that we talked about. One, you need to be in pursuit of permission. If you have all the gifts, talk to God. He can tell you where he wants you to be. We say, Lord, order my steps, but are you really walking in the steps are to be ordered, right? Are you really doing those things? And so for me, it has been, and for a while, I guess the last 2 to 3 years, I got tired of bumping my head. I got tired of hurting myself because I can't blame it on anybody else.
Right.
I got tired of hurting myself because I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. And in this season of my life, in 2026, I have decided I'm going to disconnect from people that God has revealed that I need to be disconnected from. Why? I don't want to go the marathon route. It could be a 50-yard dash, but because I'm not being obedient, it's taking me forever to get there, right? And so that's the season that I'm in. I'm just not in the season of holding on to or keeping people who don't want to be kept. I'm in a season, I don't want to coach anybody who really don't want to be 100% within the coaching process. I just really am asking God, like, Lord, reveal to me what you want me to do and who you want me to do it with. I know what he's given me. I know the gifts that I have. I know I love to serve. I know that I love to serve more than it is the cash that's coming from it. And so it's just being obedient and being really cautious of, Lord, where do you want me to go? And who do you want to be with me along the journey that you're taking me to? So that's my posture these days. What do you guys say?
I totally agree. Like I said earlier.
Hold on, Kim. No, Darren, do not ask the question. Go ahead,
the question, Kim. Darren. What's the question?
Do not. He better text it. But go ahead, Kim. I'm sorry.
I want to know the question.
I don't know.
I don't want to know the question.
No.
Darren, text me, Darren. Inbox me. I answer the question.
He's not going to ask you. He's only going to ask me.
Oh, man.
Go ahead.
See that? Some people going to have to be let go, and it's no explanation needed, because you can't continue to associate or carry weight. You can't move with weight on you. You can't move, and then everybody that's around you is not for you. You know, they have ulterior motives, and I don't like a sneaky snake. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that right there. I'm gonna leave that right there, because you know that yeah, I'm gonna leave that right there.
Yeah.
And we have to be mindful of making good collaborations too. People, okay, because first off, people say, what is it? Collaboration over competition. They only mean that until you're doing better than they are. Then it comes competition. So you have to be mindful of the collaborations you're making too, because some people just want to collab because they want insight to what you're doing instead of working. The one thing we got to get away from wanting a shortcut, shortcut route. People, y'all, I had to go through it. I had to go from A, 8.1, 8.2, 8.3, then to B, B.1, B. So when you say people are like gatekeeping or doing this, or they're not wanting to collab, or they're competing or whatever, you have to ask yourself, have you done enough to show that you are serious about taking up these people's time before you just come in and latch yourself and be like, oh, well, Miss Kim been decorating for years, I'm gonna just latch on her, and then I know when I go with her, she'll just show me some stuff for free. And then you have to get out that mindset. We have to get out that mindset, and we have to do better at how we do business.
Yeah, absolutely. So Jay has a question. Jay's question is, what happens to the people who need the coaching, have the vision, but don't have the money to pay for the coaching? What do you tell them? So my, and I'm gonna let you guys answer as well. So for me, I say have a conversation with me, because if you know me, and you know that I really do things with a servant heart, I really do. If you have a conversation with me, you just never know what will take place within that conversation with the coach by being open and transparent. I know this is something that I really need. I know what you have is something. Is there anything that I can do or that you can do to assist me with what I have? You never know how God is going to shine on them to shine on you, or God is going to tell them they're supposed to help you, or you're their assignment. So first I would have the conversation and just be transparent. Just be transparent, open, honest, and transparent. Now, I'm not talking about these people who say they want to do something and they promise and they don't fulfill their promises. I'm not talking about them, because you should never promise if you're not going to fulfill what you said you were going to do. I'm talking about those that have a sincere heart. You have a conversation with them and they tell you what they can do for you, because you just never know how God is going to intervene in that conversation and what's going to take place. So that's what I would say. What would you guys say?
You go ahead.
Even with that, Mika, because that has kind of happened with me, but you got to be careful, because some people are come knowing that I'm a giving person and want everybody to succeed and do well. I'll give them all the blueprint. You know what I'm saying? And you do nothing with it, you know, and it's not an even playing field, if that makes sense, you know, because the collaboration is like, okay, if you do flyers and that's my weakness and I do this, okay, you do all my flyers and I do that. That's collaboration. That is fine. It's for me. Like, okay, you can't pay me, but how can you help me? That's a monetary value. You see what I'm saying? And that's where the conversation goes. And even with that, you got to be careful with the person that you're trying to do those things with, because I've been burnt a lot, wasted a lot of time, gave a lot of information, and it's like it's no return on it. I mean, because we as business people, we want a return, you know, in some kind of way, because that we're investing in giving you the knowledge that we either pay for or through experience. You know what I'm saying? So you have to respect that, and don't just be out here saying, okay, well, she did this, I'm gonna call her with 50 million questions. Mika is a source of information, and I dare not. I'll sit over here for 10 hours, baby, to try to figure something out. And she'll call me and she'll be like, what you doing? I'll be like, girl, no, because I don't roll like that. Just because we cool, I respect the time and money that you spend to learn something. And I dare not just go over there and just say, okay, well, can you do this for me? And I can't do that for you. I'm not going to do that. So you got to be careful with that, but have a conversation, but make sure it's a truthful conversation with a person of integrity.
Exactly. And I agree.
I like what Trina said too. God speaks, but she also said this. So Kim is bartering. I have bartered as well. Yeah. Okay, go ahead, Rebecca. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say I agree with Kim. Like if you come and you like, you know what, Rebecca, you've been doing this a long time, and I just have I just don't know what direction to go in. But right now, I don't have the funds to pour into praying. I've been there. I've been there, and I say all the time when I was starting my business, I wish I had a me now. And because of what I had to go through, because back then the crab in the bucket mentality was way worse than it is now. So back then I had to mess up so many times and learn and figure it out because I didn't have that community. So because of that, I don't mind paying it forward and helping, but you have to help yourself too. It's not just gonna be coming, oh, let me just pick your brain or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm a good barter. Now, if you have one of them cards that you can use and get food from, you can always
Now we talking. Now we talking. Yeah.
If you, like Kim said, if you do flyers, this and that, make me a flyer. I've had people do that. They send me a T-shirt or something or say, you know what, this is just for 10 minutes of your time. You didn't have to do that. I appreciated that. Just show your appreciation, but stop trying to always feel like it has to be free. But I never mind talking to somebody or just saying, tell me what you got so far. And then just giving you a little guidance and, no money is needed. But I do help those that also help themselves.
Yeah. And you know, another thing too, like y'all know I like sweets, for example, because I'm gonna just talk about me. I love sweets. I eat them all day long. I'll go pay $10 for a cake about that big. But if I know I need a service from someone that's offering something and it costs $100, that means I can't have 10 cakes. You see what I'm saying? Because if I really want something, I'm gonna make the provision and the adjustments that I need to be a paying client. Okay. And so we got to chill out with the Starbucks, chill out with the cakes, chill out with, all of that eating out and shopping, just because Marcy or somebody may be having a sale. I can't go in there and buy all these clothes and I got an invoice that needs to be paid. That just don't make sense. And then you coming to me talking about, hey, can you help me with this? And you doing this and that. No, get your priorities in order and stop using and abusing people. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense, really. And then, as we said, so every point that discussed today, and I've seen so many things. I mean, so many comments. My apologies, Amanda. This is so good. Just so many comments that said that this conversation was needed and confirmation and all of the things. And so that's what we are here for every week. We're always here to have authentic conversations, real authentic conversations about experiences that we have experienced ourselves or even others, right? We don't do this just to hop on and have fun. We have fun, but we also have a purpose and a mission for our conversations. And so as we continue to grow, we appreciate each and every one of y'all for hopping on here, commenting with us, rocking with us, sharing the lives, sending the information to people, commenting, tagging people. We appreciate y'all every week because you do not have to do that. As we continue to grow, we said we're going to do a live show. So in 2026, we're going to have a live show somewhere, whether it be in Houston, whether it be in Dallas, we don't know. But y'all keep rocking with us, sharing the information. We have some upcoming events that's coming up. David,
start over.
Who's starting over though? Carly, my friend, this is my elementary friend, Carly Rain Lazard. We used to school together. She said,
Carly,
people that don't have good intentions can always spot someone with good intentions and will use you to the fullest. If that is not true, I don't know what is. They can find you a mile away. And shout out to my Uncle Travis from A-Leaf who was rocking with us today as well. Shout out to you. So y'all listen, the old community is coming back. I love to see it. So we got some upcoming events that's coming up. I have an event this weekend, February the 21st. Stay lit in 26 for my Dallas peeps. I'm excited about this weekend. We got some people that's flying in from Houston that's coming to coach. We also got Chica that's going to coach extended version of AI. She is under the leadership of Alicia, who is the AI guru. So she is under her leadership. She's a consultant. She will be there. Also, we got our girl, Miss Unmute, Rebecca, that will be in the building as well. We will be at the A-Loft, the Trophy Club, the A-Loft. Shout out to my DFW Women's Club ladies who introduced me to Mary. She is awesome. She is an amazing lady who has assisted with me getting a room at the A-Loft Hotel. However, we got some other stuff that's coming up. Rebecca, go ahead and share what's coming up next.
You all, I have my second annual empowerment brunch coming up March the 7th at 11:30. The men are welcome. Y'all, the men are unmuting. Do y'all hear me?
Let's go, men.
So the men are welcome to this. Women, men, y'all come out, bring your boo, come meet a boo, find the boo, the boos, come meet a woman, whatever it is. But y'all come out, network. I'm going to feed you good. I'm going to pour into you. I would love to see you there. I would love for you to come give me a hug. I dropped the link in the comments. We still have a few tickets left. So y'all grab your ticket and come and definitely fellowship and network. Fellowship and network with your girl. I would love to see you there. We have sponsorship packages that include a spot on the show. Business shout outs. We have a few vendor tables left. We have a few VIP tickets left. So y'all come on out. The link is in the comments.
Absolutely. All right, Miss Kim.
Way to go. Shout out to the men. Okay, Miss Kim got the spring experience happening in Katy, Texas on March the 21st from 11 to 2 p.m. Got some amazing vendors on the lineup. Make sure you guys come out. We got free treats and everything while supplies last. It's going to be a great opportunity to get out, shop, and network and fellowship. Meet, you never know. Like Mika always say, you may be able to collab and meet the next person who can get you to your next million bucks. So it's happening March the 21st from 11 to 2 at 5751 Greenhouse.
All right,
you can follow me on all social media platforms at Kimberly Powell, Powell, or at Powerhouse by KP, and that's POWERHAUS by KP.com.
All right, y'all. Well, today has been an amazing Wednesday. Y'all still share. If you know that somebody will be blessed by today's conversation, make sure that you add them to the comments so that they can tune in and listen. One of the things that we're going to continue to be our authentic selves, continue to bring you real conversations in real time on the Morning Tea Radio Show. So we'll have a great show next week, same place, same time, same location, right here with my girls, Miss Kim, Rebecca, and myself, Mika Diamond. Y'all have an amazing Wednesday. We'll see y'all next week.
Be kind. Don't forget your homework assignment for tonight.
Hi, Mira.
I'm sorry. I'm going to do better.
Oh, and listen, I know they going to come on here and tap in when the show is over. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just making sure. I saw that Morning Tea comment that was up on Facebook. You got one more time. One more time to address the Morning Tea. One more time.
I need to see that.
They know who they are. Stop playing with me. Y'all having a amazing.
Darren, what's the question?